So I've just written I've just written this thing in red over here so that we get more space to work with. And then we also know the value of 1 over x minus x cubed, which is this. So we'll be able to actually get a value for this. So this gives us as 8x power 6 plus 3 times 4, 12x power 4 into 1 over x minus x plus 6x squared, 1 over x squared minus 2 plus x squared, so we got that, plus 1 over 2 minus x cubed. So this is the same as this. So 1 over x cubed minus 3 over x plus 3x minus x cubed. So that's what I have. And from there on, I'm just going to be expanding stuff and I'm just going to solve for the answer. So I've got 8x power 6. This is going to be plus 12x cubed minus 12x power 5. Now I get my 12x cubed because I'm going to be multiplying the first term with this and the second term also with this. So I have 12x power 4 divided by x, because it's basically times 1 over x, but it's the same as divide by x. So x power 4 divided by x, so that's x power 3. I have the minus and plus, so I'm just going to be having the minus. So it's just going to be 12x power 4 times x, which is 12x power 5. That's how I'm able to get that. Then I have plus 6x squared times 1 over x squared. Now because the x squared and x squared cancels out, I'll just have 6 minus 12x squared plus 6x power 4. So I've just multiplied each term of the bracket by 6x squared so that I'm able to get a value. And so I'll just add this bit here, plus 1 over x cubed minus 3 over x plus 3x minus x cubed. Now all I can do is just collect any like terms if there are. There seems to be some like terms, so I have 8x power 6, that's just going to stay the way how it is. The power 5 is here, so minus 12x power 5. Power 4 is here, so plus 6x power 4. So that's done, that's done, that's done. Then I have the x cubed. So 12x cubed and 1 over x cubed. So I need to try to make that into one fraction. So if I were to do that, it will be 12x cubed plus 1 over x cubed. Because this thing doesn't have the denominator of x cubed, I'll have to multiply this with x cubed. So that's the same as 12x power 6 plus 1 over x cubed. Because I'm just making the common denominator of x cubed, and this doesn't have denominator as x cubed, I'm multiplying it with x cubed. So I'm getting 12x power 6 plus 1 over x cubed. So x cubed is done. Now I have x squared, but there's only one term. Actually, there's another x cubed term here. So I'll just put it as minus x cubed so that I don't mess anything up. Then I can move on to the x squared. And then I have any x term. Yeah, I have this. So minus 3 over x plus 3x, that's done, plus 6. So let's start expanding this a bit so that we can get our answer. So we have to expand, we have to first deal with this. So again, because this thing doesn't have the denominator as x cubed and I want the denominator to be x cubed, I'll multiply this with x cubed. So it's going to be 12x power 6 plus 1 minus x power 6 divided by x cubed. So I have multiplied this term by x cubed to get x power 6 and then divide by x cubed. The whole denominator will be x cubed as a common denominator. So that's going to be 11x power 6 plus 1 over x cubed. That's the same as 11 x cubed plus 1 over x cubed. But I won't write that because it's just gonna end up with the same thing. I'll combine these two terms again to get this, so I don't really need to write that. So I'll just leave it at this. So this bit is done. Now I have the x term. So I have minus 3 over x plus 3x. Again, because the denominator doesn't have x here for this one, I'll be multiplying it with x. So it's minus 3 plus 3x squared over x. I've just multiplied 3x by x so that I can have a common denominator of x. So again, here I don't really want to write it in this type of form because I'll be ending up with the same thing. Therefore, this is what I end up with: 8x power 6 minus 12x power 5 plus 6x power 4, and then I have this thing plus 11x power 6 plus 1 divided by x cubed minus 12x squared minus 3, wait, I'll put plus, and then I'll have minus 3 plus 3x squared over x plus 6. So it's just plus, and then I have this term. So that becomes my answer, because I'm not going to be able to really simplify it further, as if I even try to split this fraction up, I'll be getting this, and that's very similar to the case which we had earlier, which prompted us to combine fractions. Therefore, this long thing is your answer for the question of 2x squared plus 1 over x minus x power 3. So always remember, you need to group terms. So you group this term, and then you solve. Alternatively, you could have grouped this term and left this term alone and then solve. Same thing, you will end up with this answer.